quick tutorial on administrator rights for K2 on the back end of this Joomla. You'll see you have complete access over everything in here, most of which you will not be using. I'd like to point out under this components list here, most of these are very fragile to any changes. Do not change any of them. The only ones you'll be working with here are JVideo clip, JComments, Joom Gallery, and K2. With the JVideo is where your video categories are going to be. You can come in here and add categories, and you could also come to here, the videos, and select videos that you do not want and delete them. Same with the Joom Gallery, which is the image gallery. Again, all these are very fragile. Do not adjust any of them. Here we could work with the comments. Any comments made could be approved or deleted. Any images can be taken out, moved, altered, whichever way you like. You can put in descriptions, which is always a good idea to do. Let's see what else we got here. And the big one is going to be K2. Most of K2, all you need to worry about is items and adding items. That's all you need to really worry about. If you'd like to add a category, cautious how you do it, but you can see it has a very unique structure, so messing with it is you should contact me before you do so. Items. Let's pick out an item here. You'll notice sometimes you'll have a lock. This is a strange security feature here on this website. You come up here to Tools, go to Global Check-in, and it'll fix that problem for you. Don't ask me why, it just does that. Alright, you'll notice the lock is gone, and now you could use it. Here you could make articles featured, publish them, change their orders, change their categories, whatever you like to do. Pick out an article that you've been working on. Looks like you've been doing just fine here with all this. It looks great. The only thing I see is that once you add users, you come to here, which you cannot do this from the front. It has to be done from the back. And you could pick which of your authors. If the author isn't in there, and then of course it'll either be like this with no link to the user, but let's say he's in there and you could just pick him. Once you've done that, you'll see that you'll have a full profile. If I was to read an article by Ozodi here, I go down and it'll display his user information. You do not need to put it in the article. It's automatically put down here. You could also change this information in the K2, which I'll show you in a minute. And here's his page with his his articles. Alright. Don't forget you could add images in this thing too. Alright, let's add a user. Say you get a new writer. You come here to Site, User Manager. You would pick New, but in this case, we're not going to pick a new one. You put in the person's name, then give them a username, an email that works. It has to be a working email, and then give him a password. And you want to assign the user either publisher or author. I'd probably go ahead with author. That's really all you need to do there. You save the user. Second step is going to be to go to Components and K2. This will give the user the ability to write article. Come here to users. You'll see the new user you just made, which is right here. What you need to do here in K2 user is you could write about the man or person, whichever. You paste in the description. You could put in the avatar, URL to their website, whatever you like. And then the most important part is here. If we have different levels of writers, you would choose the level, but for the moment we have just one. Site owners would be just you and I. Writers is what you would choose and save him. Once it's saved, then the writer will have full access in the front end. Simple as that. So go over it again. You go to user site, user manager, you click new, you create the user, give him author access, save it, then come to components, K2, go to the users, you'll pick out the new person you just made, and you'll give him a description, browse for the profile picture, put his website there if he has one, and assign him as a writer. Of course, choose his gender too. And then you save it. Simple as that. So now Mr. Ozodi will be able to come to the website, log in. Oh, goodness. And he will be able to come to this front end and add new items. I will be changing the front end, so there'll be a simple process for them to get into it. That's it for today.